Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of the 2-Bit Game Club's Let's Play of Friends of Mineral Town, a Harvest Moon adventure, the sequel. I'm Liam Gallagher, I'm joined by...
Allie.
How you doing, Allie?
Super good, how are you?
Do you want this dog?
Yes. Oh.
It doesn't actually let you put it in the
Oh,
chest.
thank goodness.
For a dog named Domville, after Matt Domville, winner of a contest. Do you know how he won that contest, Allie?
Sheer force of will and determination?
No.
Oh.
He played along with us on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Where can you find us on Twitter, Allie?
2-Bit Game Club, number 2.
Yeah, at
Yes.
2-Bit Game Club.
2-Bit Game Club.
So, we've got our watering can upgraded.
That's
so
handy.
our watering efficiency has gone right through the roof. Our the administrator of the farm is really pleased.
Good.
We had to pay 1,000 money units, I forget what they are, and 1 copper ore.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually not so bad.
It's really not that bad. I think my opinion of it being really expensive was developed from when I misunderstood the planting system in this game and thought a bag of seeds only got you 1 crop, right?
Yeah, no, that would be different.
Yeah.
So tell me what you're doing here. What crops have you planted?
This is pretty much all cucumber.
Oh.
I've just gone like all cucumber all the time.
Okay.
Because I got enough money together early enough to be able to afford the seeds.
Right.
So I just went for it. Because I got them in just at the beginning of the second week of spring.
Mm-hmm.
So it should give us like 2.5 weeks of cucumber crops. And we'll get filthy rich. And then I think
Great.
the summertime is then when we're going to start thinking about trying to get some...
Oh, you're Mr. Ruther.
What'd you say?
You're Mr. Ruther.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I ran out of water.
the water.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, I guess... Like, I feel like the game could use like just like a little boop. Or like a...
Yeah, just something to make it more clear.
Yeah, I knew I was out of water because of the pattern, right?
Right.
And I think there's also a different thing when you're actually like doing the watering yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
get a sense of how much water you use.
Yeah.
Where I think when you're not actually controlling the little man, it's probably easy to just like, you know, see water, leave a can, and be like la 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 la.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, I think it could use just like a little thing. I mean, it is a funny moment when you try to tip over the watering can and there's nothing in it, and you're like, meow, meow. But yeah, little things, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to the day where you can chop up those those big stumps.
Stomps?
Stomps.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like,
So I imagine.
don't
you
eat this
have to-
butterfly.
No. I imagine you have to upgrade your axe in order to do that. Right?
Yeah, probably at least once.
Yeah.
My guess is the first time you upgrade it,
Mm-hmm.
you can break the big stumps, and then if you upgrade your axe past that, you use less energy and fewer chops
Oh,
in order
sure.
to bust them.
Yeah, that makes sense. How's your courting of the harvest goddess?
She's got a one-track mind.
Yeah, GameCube.
Yeah.
All the time.
She cares only for GameCube.
Yeah. Well, someday we'll crack that heart of hers.
Yeah. You gotta go visit the Harvest Sprites. Try to
Yeah.
get some free labor out of them. They're kind of gullible.
Absolutely. Get them in there, get them watering that middle square,
Yeah, absolutely.
if nothing else.
Yeah, I think the first upgrade for your tools is cheap, and then after that, it's not. Old blacksmith man is not so easy on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how it
yeah,
goes.
you on the second go around.
The first one is always cheap, right?
Get you hooked.
Get you hooked on the damn upgrades.
Sweet upgrades.
Yeah, we haven't been to any of those farm stores yet. I guess like
But we don't have animals or...
yeah, I guess in time we will be introduced to the people of the animal vendors.
I feel like that's true. I think we gotta get on our feet though first as vegetable farmer.
Yeah, because otherwise we're just gonna starve.
Yeah.
Our dog.
Yeah, doggo.
Yeah. And you get a prize, and you get a prize.
Oh, have you played the games with them yet?
No. Do the games make them like you more?
Yes.
Okay.
The games make them like you and make them better at the thing that you are asking them to do.
Right.
I think that they like you, but
Yeah.
looks like you're getting friendly with at least a couple of them.
Yeah, I don't know how... Oh. Just gonna...
Don't worry about it. It's one of these.
I'm gonna see if I can get this guy to go work for me. Yeah, he's on board.
Yeah, I think you only need 3 hearts of liking.
Nice. I'm putting them all on watering duty.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't quite like me enough. Because I'm
The
sure...
yellow guy does.
I'm sure that, I don't know how the commands work. Okay, yeah. He's good. Yeah, I'm sure that even though there's only like 3 hearts displayed, I'm sure that the game is keeping track of decimals. I'm sure like there's a float point number keeping track of how much they actually like you.
Yeah, probably.
Let's play. That's what we're doing.
Ah!
Let's play the watering game.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. But we'll do it for the audience at home.
There we go.
So I like how he's red, even though the guy in the picture's blue. I guess it could be the red guy explaining.
Yeah, he's just telling you how it is. So this is basically a game of memory.
Yeah.
And
With
if
like...
you do it in the right order,
Yeah.
it's even better. Spreads will come up.
Yeah. You get more points that way. And I think that there is a time element, but in my experience of the game, the time element is not really relevant.
That's true.
You are a horrible elf.
Oh, nice.
Stop it. Stop it, blue guy. Yeah. No, one more time.
No, let's not do that again.
One more time. And yeah, the number of points you need is really not that ambitious.
That's true.
Oh yeah, the controls are all janky.
Oh, how are the controls janky for this?
He just like zips all around. It's this one, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's just weird.
Right, you have apparently 25 seconds to...
Do each one. So the way that it's weird is that on the main map you control your guy, and even though the world is clearly on a grid, you can move in between the grid, right?
Right.
Whereas this guy snaps to the grid. So if I press up once, he moves all the way in one go to that grid square.
I see.
So it's just, that's not that the controls are bad anyway.
No,
it's just like
they're
contrary
different
to, yeah.
Than the rest of the game.
Yeah, you go to try to like guide your guy smoothly in between squares.
Right. Oh, you did it.
Yeah, I got the max score.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna watch it count to 18. We don't need the computer to do that for us.
No. So they get better
Yeah.
at stuff.
I think...
They also get better by doing it.
Yeah.
But the games help, from what I understand.
I think for the sanity of our viewers,
Oh yeah.
we're gonna limit that to one per day,
Yeah.
one game at most, or we might do an only mini games episode or something.
Oh wow.
About because otherwise it's gonna throw off the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the general store the other day, and this feels very Harvest Moon to talk about what I overheard while I was at the general store.
Yeah, it absolutely does. You're getting into the spirit.
Yeah. But apparently Duke ran up a credit at the general store of like 10,000.
Whoa.
And his wife was there crying.
Whoa.
Because she had to pay it off for him.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really dark.
Yeah. That is really... Wow.
Should we go into grass seed now? I guess we need
feel
it
like eventually
before
we're gonna need
Yeah.
grass for our animals.
Yeah. I think our next thing is improving the quantity or the size of our rucksack.
Yes. So this, you just overheard this in the general store.
So she told me.
Oh, she told you.
She was like, I am crying because...
Oh, wow.
And I was like, that's sad to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she was complaining that like the shopkeeper shouldn't even let him spend that much money. 420. Say it's 420 somewhere.
It's 420 Harvest Moon, or was.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
Kind of dark, eh?
It's pretty dark, yeah.
It's a fairly adult theme, like mismanaged family finances.
Yeah.
Poor Duke. Duke clearly has a problem.
Poor Duke's wife.
What is Duke buying though, right? Because it's like
For
seeds
10,000. Yeah, I don't know.
and like a basket.
Maybe his farm isn't doing well.
He doesn't have a farm.
Oh, what does Duke do?
He runs the booze hole,
Oh.
the vinery.
Oh, so he does have a farm in Queens.
He's got like 3 wine, like he's got like 6 vines out front.
Well, maybe they're just not doing very well.
And so he's buying chocolate.
Well, what I'm saying is he's not making money.
Yeah, but what is he spending it on? Does he have like 10 grand
know.
worth of like turnip seeds like somewhere in the back?
Maybe.
And he's like, turnips, my turnips.
My precious turnips.
Oh, turnip, my turnip.
Yeah, maybe he does. I don't know.
Maybe he's like recreating scenes, his favorite like scenes from VeggieTales
That's possible.
in like a LARP scenario.
Yeah, I see. He's like got costumes and everything.
Yeah, I think we don't get to know the people in town well enough. I think part of it is because I don't really care.
I think you care.
Oh man, Saibara.
Oh.
Let's go get
With them.
Let's go get sloshed. Let's go make Duke some money. Hey Basil. Yeah, look.
It's true. Yeah.
He's
I
like,
see.
he's got like 6 of them in a barrel.
Yeah, but they can't be all of it, right? Yeah,
I think-
maybe he's got a farm annex somewhere.
There's his wine cellar.
Yeah.
Good crunked. You can't, unfortunately, get crunked.
No, you cannot crunk in this game. This is where everybody hangs out in the evening, yeah?
Those
Being
that do.
Those 2 dudes.
Yeah. You're a problem drinker, Basil, and you know it.
Well, he did say he shouldn't partake as much as he does.
He knows he has a problem.
Man.
He just feels helpless to do anything about it.
Duke, we know what you did. We know what you did.
Getting trashed. Yeah, so they've got all this, like, there is a phone.
There is a phone.
They've got all this, like, bar infrastructure, but
You can't actually buy anything.
no.
You can just hang out here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess part of it is like a place for what's her name?
Anne to be.
Anne, yeah, her to be, so that you can woo her. The lovely barmaid Anne.
There you go, right?
Um,
Ha!
good writing.
It's really tight.
Wow. So mysterious.
She looks the tall, dark, and handsome types, I guess.
Is Cliff tall, dark, and handsome? Oh. I can't quite figure this guy out.
Yeah, I think he's the character with the dark past.
Right. But I
Um,
feel like that also sort of applies to Gray. Is that his name?
yeah, no, Gray's thing is more that,
He's
like,
very sulky
he
suddenly.
he lives in the shadow of his grandfather, who he longs to impress. Gray's from the city, right? And his grandfather just thinks he's like a useless bag piss.
Right. See, he's just got this sullen look on his face all
Yeah.
almost all times.
But he has like a schoolboy's uniform on, right?
Yeah.
What do you think UMA stands for?
I'm not totally sure.
Ultimate Man Attacker.
Yeah, you got it in one.
It's like the UFC version.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good story, Cliff.
So it seems to me that all the girls in this town are very forward with their gentleman suitors, right? Because all the cutscenes are about the girls approaching the guys, and the guys being like, "Hi, man."
I think the librarian is not quite so forward. She seems shy.
Yeah, no, you just missed the cutscene on
Did I
the
miss
previous
that?
episode.
Oh.
She comes into the blacksmith to be like, "Hey, blacksmith, thanks for fixing my tools." She doesn't say what it was.
Oh, okay.
And Cliff, or Gray, cuts himself because he's like distracted.
Oh.
And then she mends his finger, and he's like, blush, 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 blush. And she's like, "Come talk to me if you ever need anything, Gray."
That's interesting.
And
I
he's
wonder-
like, "I pray for death."
I wonder if that's gonna continue. But
Yeah.
it's the men, like the women pursuing the men.
And who knows? I wonder if they kept that dynamic in Harvest Moon, More Friends of Mineral Town.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crack. Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
Good morning.
Rain.
Hooray.
I just hired 2 people to
Yeah,
water my fields.
That's true. You did do that. They're gonna be slacking off today.
Yeah, well, I can put this away. I guess we can go Friends of Mineral Town.
Sure, yeah. We're gonna have to upgrade things at some point. So.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Look at my patatas.
your patatas are looking good. You know who I think would like a patata?
The Harvest Goddess.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah. So we should be enough. Yeah.
Just sleeping on the job.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks. I know I'm not paying anything, but you're certainly not doing anything in exchange.
I think at some point you should, I think, so the next thing to do would be to investigate expanding your backpack, your rucksack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we should have enough, like, potato bucks in order to make that happen
Yeah. 'Cause,
after this.
That 3 item limit is,
Yeah, it's quite,
was
it's
just
quite a
that.
thing.
It's extremely, it's very limiting.
Yeah. So, like, one of the things... Go to work!
Well, you did hire sprites, right? Like,
They're so capricious.
yeah, exactly.
So one of the things I was talking about last episode is the idea of one of the things this game does a really good job of is giving you as the player lots of both short-term and long-term goals.
Yeah.
It's a good way of structuring. What are you doing? Stop being magic.
Are you gonna?
Do what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna pick one. How does that?
I thought I had some in my bag. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. She doesn't care.
No, not really.
It's the sentiment, which is cute, but
Yeah. Well, you know.
look at all this. We're gonna get rich.
Rich off that cucumber money.
Exactly. Those big cute bucks.
Yeah, you get right into Big C's pocket.
Yeah. Big C Walken Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things I think that this game does a good job is setting both short and long-term goals and like presenting them in such a way that you get to choose what it is that you want to set your ambitions towards.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, you know, this is a game that does, I feel has a strong narrative, but it's not a strong narrative in the sense where there's like a main character who's on a quest. And you gotta go like, you know, lop the dragon's nose off in order to get the magic sword or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the end result is pretty much decided, right? Like eventually you're going to shack up with somebody and have a well-running, profitable farm, right? Like
Yeah, that's certainly the idea.
that's going to happen. I mean, you can like screw it up so badly, but I think this game is like gentle enough in its like slope of the difficulty that that's not really an issue that you face in this.
Yeah.
Like the game isn't like hard, and I think that the economy in the game is balanced in such a way that even in cases where like you've misspent your money or like accidentally wasted it, like you're never just completely boned.
Right.
So I mean, like, but I forget how long the game lasts, like how many years of gameplay it lets you go through before something happens. Usually there's some limiting factor in this, like you get 4 years or whatever.
Right.
Traditionally in Harvest Moon games, it's like, you know, your uncle who left you the farm or whatever is coming back.
Right. Yeah. He's like, take care of it for X number of years.
Yeah. So in this one, because your old man friend is Stop it! I have to use it to water my crops.
Uh,
Is actually just like a dead man.
yeah.
Let's upgrade. What can we afford an upgrade?
Maybe not till after we sell all those tabs.
Not a 5. What do we got? No, put that away. Put it away. Put it away. There we go. Neither of these are what I want.
I was gonna say. I'm not sure where you're going with this.
Get out of here, dog.
I like Dongle the dog.
Get away. But you know, it lets you do those kinds of things where eventually you're gonna run a rich and profitable farm, right?
Right. But you know, you get to decide how you get there.
You can be a vegetable farmer. You can be an animal husband.
Yeah.
You know, I think those are your 2 options. But you can mix up how you get there, however you so choose. You can try to go sort of mixed, which is what we're going to be doing. Try to get into that animal content. Or you can just go like, you know, just like big pastures, big fields of hay, right?
Yeah.
To only care for your animals. You know.
Yeah, I think what this game does well is it builds a level of excitement about what the future is going to look like on your farm.
Yeah, it certainly allows you to imagine it way before it actually allows you to achieve it.
Yeah, which I think it's done really well. It's really nice.
You're roaming through these fields, you can just get a sense of what it's going to be like to have, you know, a couple cows
absolutely
roaming
and,
through.
Like, you can think about what it's going to be like when you upgrade your tools enough so you can clear out those big obstacles and you have really nicely plotted out, you know, vegetable patches or, you know, fields of grass, whatever it is, right? Like you can see it coming, which is I think really nice, and it does definitely build the excitement, at least for me.
Yeah. They definitely do like that good backtracking thing where they let you see the big stumps for so long.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got something in your eye? Counter. I think we're technically after hours. But the door isn't unlocked.
Let's see.
Lilia.
I see the pink hair runs in the family.
Yeah, it's genetic disorder. They only live to the age of 40. Might as well go visit some folks. They'll let us into their buildings. Please stand behind the counter, but I can't actually buy anything from them. No. This is a little kid. One we met outside of the church. Who? It's locked. Just gonna try to rob the place. Hey, you got a dog too.
Oh, I guess you have Dom Bill with you?
No.
Oh.
I think
I'm confused.
the character is just talking in terms of its like his dreams.
I guess.
I mean, really, the character doesn't actually ever say anything. So the only sensible way of interpreting that is that that's what the dog said to you.
Weird. Is the dog referred to itself in the third person then?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how is a talking dog supposed to talk?
Dog person. How else is a talking dog supposed to talk? I don't know. I guess that's a relevant question.
Oh.
I don't have a good answer for that.
I guess I could have given the yellow one to the yellow guy.
Yeah.
I think there's another one out here, right?
Yeah.
I also forget what time they go home at. I think it's 8.
Orange one down there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what kind of hours the harvest sprites keep.
Yeah, because the bell always dings at 8 o'clock,
That's true.
which to me tells me that the game thinks it's nighttime at 8.
No, you don't.
Go home.
Oh, I thought you were.
Because the yellow guy's still in my field.
All right.
I think, anyways.
Yeah.
So we make it on time. Just barely. see them though.
There
Oh,
you are.
oh, I have a thing. Anytime.
Oh,
See if I can get a blue one to the blue guy.
you're stretching it.
Especially if I spend all day screwing around with these stupid weeds.
Yep.
My inventory. And they kick around for a while.
I think they stick around until it gets dark, maybe?
I think it gets dark.
Oh, no. Oh. Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. It's fine. It's looking good.
Yeah, starting to clear stuff out.
But, yeah, I look at that and I see the future.
Yeah. Future of C Walken Farms.
Yeah. Which I think is very cool.
I guess they start leaving at like 9.
Yeah.
How much money do we have? Because Zach should have been through. Where's my money, Zach?
Zach? I don't think it's enough for your rucksack.
I'm not sure. I don't think
I
so.
think it's like 3,000 for a rucksack.
It's something like ludicrous.
Yeah.
It's a lot, whatever it is. They wanna keep you lean.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the end of the second day of this run for the the 5th episode of the Two Big Game Club's Let's Play of. Oh, it's raining again.
Ooh,
2 days of rain after I hired these guys to water my crops.
perfect.
The Two Big Game Club's Let's Play of Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. I've been your host, Liam Gallagher. I've been joined by...
Allie!
All right, join us again, because we're going to get a horse one of these days. I promise.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
You're going to be really impressed. So, until we finally get a horse, you can find us on the web at 2getgameclub.com. We're on Twitter and Facebook and Twitch, all at /2bitgameclub. Thank you very much.